Hi, it's your friendly OT here, Lawrence, and today we're going to be talking about pre-writing activities. So writing is something that parents really want their kids to be able to do and do well. So for me, my parents didn't really give me a lot of activities when I was growing up, so my handwriting isn't the best. It's legible, but it isn't the best. As you can see here, you could read it, but it's not the most beautiful writing, but the most important thing when your kids are developing, especially when they're toddlers and they're young, you need to really work on pre-writing activities. So that's what we're going to talk about today. So pre-writing activities are pretty simple activities. So some activities that you can get are toys such as this, or this balancing boat with animals, or the stacking animal game, and the shapes game. So this is really great because it really promotes a lot of the skills for writing. So for instance, this game right here promotes a lot of finger use. So writing really works on finger use, especially the tripod grasp. So your kids really need to be able to control their thumb, pointer finger, the middle finger, and be able to isolate these three fingers so that they could write, and the other two, like the ring finger and the pinky, are folded. So it's really important to build those muscles before they even start writing. And to do that, they need to be playing games. They need to be playing with toys such as this, and they're also working on their visual perceptual skills. This is a square. I'm going to put it here. As you can see, they're going to be using the pincer grasp. So initially, they might have a more primitive palmar grasp like this when they're younger, but when they're older, you really want them to use this pincer grasp because that's really a foundational skill in order to write, and it's really good. It's pretty simple, really good thing to get your kids. Really good developmental toy. Just another toy that you can get with more shapes, stars, squares, and it's just really great to be able to have your kids use it. Again, when they're younger, they might have a more palmar grasp. That's totally fine. And they might not get the shapes initially. They're going to do a trial and error approach. That's fine. Their brains are going to develop. It's important for them to keep trying. All right, pretty straightforward. And keep trying. And it's really good. Again, we want to promote that pincer grasp because it's really helpful for the tripod grasp because that's what we want. And it's the best way to be able to write. And then when they develop a little more, they could try more difficult games like this, stacking games. This one really needs a lot of balance, a lot of proprioceptive skills, a lot of tactile input is needed, which is also helpful for writing so the pressure isn't too much or too less. And these games right here are really important. So this is one of my favorites. This magnets, and you can feel the magnet when it attaches, and you're just feeling it, making sure it's in the right place. And I would also suggest if your kids are laying on their belly, so they're working on that spine extension and neck extension, so they're working on their core, they're working on their back muscles, which are really helpful components to be able to write well. Because when you're sitting on a chair, you want to be able to sit upright, and in order to sit upright, you need to develop those muscles. So here are just a few activities that they can do. I'm going to go ahead and post the link below to where you can get these lovely toys. And finally, here's my favorite game. In my opinion, it took me a while to balance all of these animals on this boat, but this really helps with their proprioceptive skills and their tactile system as well, to be able to tell if the boat is balanced or not. So that's really important component in the brain, really good executive functioning skill that they're working on. And this is for older kids, but when they're younger, you could stack one or two. That's totally fine. And if that's not too challenging for them, you could keep adding. And this is a really good balancing game. They're able to see and feel where the boat is going. And it's really important, again, to promote that pincer grasp. So this is a really good activities for your kids to complete. All right, that's it for today. Again, the main occupation of your child is play. So you really want them to develop through play. And you also want to promote certain skills and activities that would help them in their future endeavors. You want to think ahead. So if you want them to have good writing in the future, you want them to be able to develop those skills early on, the skills that are needed. So they won't end up like my writing. I mean, it's beautiful, but you can make it more beautiful for sure. And that won't be a problem when they're older if you work on the skills when they're young. Anyways, everyone's different too. So just keep working, do your best. Please like and subscribe to this channel. This is really helpful. And if you want to support this channel even more, you can go ahead and check out sensorysumo.com. I'm repping the merch. There's products there that you can buy online, products that I've reviewed personally myself that are good for the development, and it's really helpful. So if you buy through that website, it will be helping me in this website, and it will be helping us be able to make more videos, because this is not my full-time job. I wish it is. But in order for us to be able to make more videos, we need some funding. So if there's some support there, being able to buy products there, or being able to donate to this channel, then I would have more time to write more scripts and be able to make more content. It's our goal to be able to bring the clinic into your homes. So I'm going to be posting regularly as we get more support. And just appreciate you all for watching this video. Stay tuned for more videos. Again, this is your friendly OT Lawrence, and thanks for watching.